Alright, looks like we're on air. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream, or the playback of the live stream, because there's no viewers right now, but I'll be. Whoops. Hold on 1 minute. Sorry about that. I guess my live stream was playing in the background on my computer, so I had to pause that. But I'll be pulling up the comments here in case anyone joins. Okay, so what I'll be doing here is playing the game. I've already put down all the factories. These things are factories. Got one in UK, one in Italy, one in Germany, Russian places, Russia. Some of these names I can't pronounce, but we got the north and south one in Russia. So there's two for Germany, two for UK. There's one over here in India, and one Japan, and two USA. There's one on the west coast, one on the east coast. So for the first one, we got this little list here for USSR. Got all the figures here that I'll be placing down on the correct places. So first off, we got Russia, 4 infantry. 1 artillery, 1 AA. So this is the AA, shooting down airplanes and stuff. And then get the artillery. They all kind of look the same for each one. So this is artillery, usually flat, and AA is just pointing upwards. And then of course, gotta have some tanks. Those look pretty cool. They're different colors for all the factions. Right now we got like a reddish color for USSR, and Germany's black, and I think that one's next, so you'll see it in a second. So fighter, or probably not a second, as soon as I finish this up. Oh, those are called industrial complexes actually, not factories, but kind of the same drift. Or you get the drift. Just okay, so another artillery, 1 fighter, and that's it. Okay. Now for USSR, it doesn't really fill up the whole part of it. It just fills up actually like individual figures on most of them, besides this one area. So you'll see that while I place down all of them. And for this next one, it is here. So they get a tank and an infantry, and they are connected here. Those are going to be big for when playing the game. I don't think you guys can see exactly, but you can see all the figures and all the placements, and I'll be describing it whenever I get into battling. But right now, that's what's going to happen. All right, next. I'm actually going to lift this up and then just stand behind here and do that instead of bending over like that. But it's going to be a little difficult to see the names. All right, 3 infantry, Callus, I think that's the name. 1 artillery, and 1 AA plus a tank. So for this game, there's 2 allies. I just mixed up. There's 2 axes, Germany and Japan, and there's 3 allies, Russia, UK, and United States over here. So it's pretty cool. It's a 2v3 situation. Well, kind of 2v1 here, and then over here is a 2v1 as well. So I guess you can kind of say over here is a 3v1 situation, but there's not really possible way to get their troops over here. Also, Also, there's a little thing at the bottom left side that you probably cannot see, but that's to tell you all the movements and the prices for everything. And I mainly know them all, so whenever I'm buying them, I can just show you the figures and tell you the prices. All right, so next, get that one done. That one won. That's all done. 2 infantry at an E name. Okay, so the west is complete. Now we just move over to the east, and these should be all infantry units. Also, they do have a navy. It's a very large navy with quotations around it, and it is 1 submarine. That goes right here. Very, very strong navy. I usually joke around with my friends saying that it carries a nuclear bomb on board, but that wasn't even invented back in 1942. So yeah, I just usually say that that guy is really powerful, and he never goes down. Actually, we always keep hiding him away somewhere because there's no point of him fighting amidst of the chaos of how many ships will be around here. So yeah, get moving. Almost done with the USSR. And these last 2 spots have 2 infantry each. And there we go. Also, USSR has 24 building points, so they can buy 24 points worth of units. And I have a little marker right here for where they're at. And what that means is the spots that they hold here count up into that amount right here, the 24. And if they lose one of those, I'll count out how many they have. And like this one point right here has 4 building units. And if that gets knocked out, then it goes back to 20. And then same with Russia. Russia is 8. So if that gets destroyed, then they'll lose 8 each turn. However, if they do save money each turn, sorry about that text. If they save money each turn, then they will have more building points. And it looks like we have Alice Gaming here. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Hello Epic is here. Welcome to the live stream. All right, so next we have Germany. Hopefully I can get this right. Keep it in text. So Germany itself has 3 units on the country, Germany. 1 AA. So as you see, they're all black. Like these guys are all red. Okay, getting many texts. So 2 tanks, 1 fighter, 1 bomber. Oh, you guys haven't seen the bombers. Let me try and find them. Some of them are different, the designs, but this is a bomber for Germany. So he goes right there. And next, France. France has an AA gun, 2 tanks, 1 infantry, Northwest territory, Northwestern Europe, 1 tank, 1 fighter, and he goes Northwest territory. Where's that? Right here. Right next to Germany and France. All right. Next, 3 infantry in Finland. So he goes up here. Also, what I do usually with the infantry, I use them as meat shields. So I get a bunch of them because they are the 2nd cheapest unit and you can get a bunch of them and use them as meat shields all around uh, all around the map. Okay, next, Baltic states. What was that one? Right here. That has 1 infantry and 1 tank. Poland next with 1 tank, 1 fighter, and 2 infantry. Poland is right next to Germany. Two infantry and tank and a fighter. And what is that? Bulgarian, Russia, or something? Oh no, Bulgarian, Romania, down here. So, fighter, find one, there it is. Tank, whoops. Shooting them everywhere. Alright, Italy next, with an AA, an infantry, and a tank. Doesn't look like they're using any artillery. I'm pretty sure there's an artillery piece over here. Next we got 1 infantry. Oh, there's artillery. 1 artillery in southern Europe. So right here. That one's a pretty cool artillery piece. Alright, Ukraine, SSR. It's 3 infantry. 1 artillery. And 1 tank. Okay, so I was wrong about the artilleries. I guess it's on the sides, or at the coast. Okay, so I got that one. USSR. Oh, also a fighter there. Now, West Russia. I haven't played this game in a while, so that's why I'm going a little slow. But I do know where the plots are, almost. There, another artillery, a tank, 1 infantry at Morocco. Why are we shooting down to Morocco? Where is Norway? I think I skipped Norway. Yep, I skipped Norway. Norway has 2 infantry and a fighter, I believe. Yes. I guess reading off the board is best because I skipped over Bulgaria and Russia or whatever that is. So got another infantry right there. All right, now we'll go down here. Libya. Actually, that one. Tank. There we go. Okay, I think I got another text or someone liked a post. All right, next we have these all the boats. Trying to figure out the name. I was going to say aircraft, but already placed aircraft. All right, so we got 1 cruiser, 2 submarines. So let me grab the submarines. Cruiser. What was a cruiser again? This one's a destroyer. This one's a cruiser. So this is the cruiser. You guys can see that. So that's a cruiser. I'll show you guys the destroyer here in a second. This one goes in territory or zone 5. That's right here. All right, there we go. And also a transport. So these transports are used to transport troops over waters. So what it usually can fit is 1 infantry and 1 tank, or I believe 3 infantry, and that's it, just 3 infantry. I'm not sure about the artillery and the AA. I usually just use those 2. I do a tank and then infantry. Tank can have more power behind it. Like it has more points than infantry, so that's why I use infantry as meat shields. So it just takes the blow of your tank, and the tank takes the shot on the bad guy. All right. So next, 2 subs in Zone 9. So right here in the Pacific. Looks like you guys can see that, so that's great. And then next, a battleship and a transport. So let me put the transport down. And then this is the battleship. It's really big. That's awesome. All right, so I guess didn't have a destroyer on the list. So here's what the destroyer looks like. Really thin. All right, next we have UK. This one has a big board. Big amount on the map. Let me just do this one first because I know that that one guy is down there. And then we have 2 infantry up in here, 1 artillery, 1 bomber. Sometimes it doesn't fit on there, but that's all right. We can just put it on the side. All right, then AA, tank, 2 fighters. So that's good. 2 fighters definitely can help out your guys. Plus the AA. AA provides a lot of support. However, my tactic, because I am playing against myself, I'll be putting a lot of force behind the Germany assault, because Russia goes first, and then it's Germany's time to attack. So I will be playing a even game. My tactic for Russia, I'll show you once I get there, will be hopefully devastating to the German line. So I know it's going to be a cat and mouse game for a while because I'm thinking myself about all this. So you guys will have an entertaining video nonetheless. Eastern Canada, you might not see this, but he goes up here, or actually no, you see him, but you won't see the East Coast. I don't know why the camera doesn't go that wide. Unless you do, just let me know. I know we have 2 viewers right now, so thank you so much for sticking with me and watching. We get more interesting as soon as I finish up all this. So, guess we go down to Egypt. Egypt gets quite a bit of guys against a tank and an infantry. Get 1 more artillery. Trying to find him. There he is. Okay. Next, Union South Africa, already got him. Jordan. Transjordan, I think that's what it says actually. And Persia. And then India. India has 3 infantry, 1 AA. So this one isn't particularly guarded as well as UK is, but that makes you have to build units down there to protect it and also help out the U.S. Army over there against Japan. Also, Japan does have another large amount of units, or another large board, so that's going to take a little bit to place down all of them. And their sea troops are everywhere. There's ships are everywhere, all around that little area. All right, lastly, or not lastly, I'm going to head over to the other side because I got you guys perched up on this platform here to look over and try and get a good vantage point of all this, besides every little detail that you can see, sadly. All right, Western Canada, you can see this, it goes up there. New Zealand, 1 guy in New Zealand. I think he's just off, right? Yeah, he's just off the board, so you can't see him. Burmia. For sure, yeah, that was that one. Okay, one of these has 2 Eastern Australia. Oops, I got too many. Okay, there we go. Now we got the C guys. But let me just blow my nose for a second. Okay, sorry about that. My nose is running a little bit. All right, battleship in C Zone 7. That's over there. Or sorry, I didn't point over there. And a transport. So let me try and get the transport out. So these are the transports. You got 3 smokestacks, and then their battleship is big, but not as big as the. Actually, no, it's taller than the Brit or German one, but not as fat as it. And then next we got a transport and a destroyer. So this is a destroyer for the UK, and he goes in C Zone 10. Which is somewhere over here. 10, 10, 10. 10, where is it? Oh. I guess it's right next to the subs. And we got a cruiser. Cruiser. It's a destroyer. A destroyer. Where's a cruiser? Oh, I think this is what kind of looks the same as a destroyer. So I think I did. No, yeah, that's the destroyer. So this one is a cruiser. It's got a bigger radio tower, whatever that's called. I forget. Radar. Yeah, radar tower. I did say radar. All right, so we got a cruiser and destroyer. So another destroyer on this side, and aircraft carrier. So first aircraft carrier you'll be able to see. I know USA and Japan, of course, has them. So they go in 35. 35. It's right here. Yeah, it's right next to India. And they get 1 fighter aboard. And then another cruiser and a transport. And whenever I do move them, I'll tell you guys their movement and what they can do, like how devastating they can shoot. Also, I'll let you know right now that the dice, we have dice rolling in here. You want to have the lowest amount, not the highest, not like risk. Because risk, you always want to be the highest one, but in this game, you want to have the lowest one in order to cause the most amount of damage towards the enemy. All right, so got that one cruiser. Cruiser, one transport, one sub. Okay. And he goes in 39. 39 over here. All right. Now we get to go to Japan. Luckily, Japan is just on the one side of the map. I'm going to just move the books or listings over. Hold on 1 second. Okay. There we go. So, Japan. Very large, but they're all focused around this area, so that's great. Same as Germany, they're in that little area. USA is going to be the hardest. It's going to be all around here, over here, and over there. So it's pretty interesting. So first off, Japan. It's got 4 infantry, 1 artillery, Sorry about the text messages. I think food is on its way, so that's why I listed this as part 1, and then I would pick up after I come back from just eating a quick dinner. Okay, and we got another bomber, or got a bomber on there. So the different design for a bomber on here is that it has propellers in the front, 2 propellers. So that's pretty cool. So we got that. All right, Malaysia, if I'm saying that right, Malaysia. It's got 3 infantry. Also, the infantry won't always look the same for the troops, so that's pretty cool. Like, these guys are aiming their guns down. These guys have their rifles up. Those guys are running, and these guys look the same like USSR's infantry. All right, so Malaysia, got him. There's 4 infantry in some K property or country. And then we got 1 infantry and artillery in another K. Kwangai, I think that's what it is. Kwantan. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Well, more likely am. All right, now these ones are just islands. Wake Island, right there. Iwo Jima, right? Yeah, Iwo Jima's on there. Okinawa, French Indochina down there. And he also has artillery and a fighter. Where's artillery? I wonder how long it's actually taking to do all the setup. I know I can check, but I'm not sure. Well, by myself, it takes a little while. Whenever I have friends helping me, it goes a little faster. All right, so we got there Philippine Islands. That's what it says. It's got infantry and artillery. I think I'm blocking the way. Let me try and move it away. Another island, another 2 or 3 islands. Is it Carolina? Yes, Carolina. Also, there's artillery somewhere. Oh, wait, that's Philippines. Okay. Sloman, where are you? Oh, over here. Wow. You might not see him. Or maybe do you? I can't see. Okay. Next, New Guinea. And then Rano, and what is that? East Indies has 2. All right. And now onto the ships. So we got a transport and a destroyer. So destroyer, all small, and a cruiser, the bigger frontal, or what's it called? Bridge to the ship. So yeah, we got a transport and a destroyer in 61. So that's right here next to Malaysia, or I think Malaysia was up here. So down here, whatever that was. Submarine's at 44 down there. 1 aircraft carrier, and with 2 fighters, 37. Fighters. Okay. Got that, and battleship also has a battleship. So I'm pretty sure there's 2 battleships for Japan, and I think there's 1 for USA. So USA has it tough for a little bit, but since their point system is so high, it's at 42. It's pretty good for them. And Japan has 30 points to start off with. So I did that submarine, aircraft carrier with 1 fighter. So they got 2 aircraft carriers, And this one is in 50. I believe it is right here. Okay. With a cruiser as well. So put that on the other side. And lastly, C-Zone 60. We got a battleship, destroyer, and a transport. And that will end it for Japan's. So they're pretty, got a nice stronghold here. However, they have some ships to deal with down here. That's not too bad, and also right there. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a good fight against my opponent, Brickworld's 23. Oh, we got a comment in Star Wars in Star Wars 7 with a robot hand. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I didn't see that comment before. I think you're already gone, but yeah. All right, next, USA. Got him over here. 1 artillery, 1 AA. You probably don't see this, but I'll just tell you guys everything that I'm putting down. So a fighter, a tank, haven't grabbed the AA, but got the AA, and a bomber. So I'll show you guys the bomber and the tank here in a second. Or not the tank, fighter. Okay. Here we go. That's the bomber. It's got 4 propellers, so that's pretty cool. And here's the fighter. Really cool and small. I think that's a cat. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Well, actually, wasn't a cat pretty big? Because that's a fighter. So I think this is a smaller size of a, excuse me, a cat, whatever it's called exactly. Alaska. All the way over here. And now I'm doing the West Coast on the side. They get 2 infantry, 1 AA, 1 fighter, and an industrial complex. So I already got that down. Midway. Hopefully you guys can see it midway over here. It's right there. All right. Midway, Hawaiian Islands. Got 1 infantry and 1 fighter. They are right here. Yunnan. Oh, yeah, that's in here. Yunnan. Another 2 infantry there. Then we got 2 infantry on this one, I think. Yeah, okay. And a fighter. Lastly, another 2 infantry on this property. And then this one's left open. All right, now we'll do the ships. There's not really a lot of ships for them, but since they do have a large amount of money, they can do that, or buy a bunch of stuff. So they are at 11. And there's 2 transports for them, so that's just a waste. Because I don't usually send troops over from that side. If anything, I would use airplanes, fly them over, buy a industrial complex, because there's 2 extras, so you can place them wherever you want, and they do cost 15 points to buy. So let me get the industrial or not the industrial, another transport down. All right, cruiser, 19, right there. Probably can't see it, but it's in the middle of South America and America, or North America. Next, we have an aircraft carrier with 1 fighter on C-Zone 53. So, no, that's 55, 53. Where is it? Here it is. All right, so 1 fighter, 1 destroyer, 1 submarine. Okay. Also, usually what I do is use subs as my meat shields in the water because they're the cheapest unit. So you can definitely use them as meat shields. And here's the battleship. And this is the only one that they have so far. And transport next. They go 56. So right next to America. And there we go. That's it. That's all the places. So I'm going to flip this to the bottom so that I can fight as Russia first. And I will show you guys something else here in a second as soon as I put them all around. Alright. So this is the score sheet. This is kind of what I use as banking, or what we call as banking. So USSR right here, Germany, UK, Japan, and USA. So this is the list of what comes after the other. So USSR goes first. They have 24 points to use. So I'll just put that over here on my little high table. And here's the dice. So I gotta find a place for them. Also, these are being used as extra points, like minifigs, or well, not minifigs, extra guys. Like if you order or buy a bunch of infantry, you can use them. Gray is used as 1, and green, I think, is used as 4. So you place an infantry on top of that, and that's 5. And gray, same with 1 infantry on top is 2. Red is 9, and then it goes to 10 when the infantry is on top of it. And that's the same with tanks and everything, but those are really expensive, and you would have to have like all Russia in order to have like a red. Or the gray would work with the amount of money you have. But yeah, that's everything. So yeah, I want to show the dice. I don't want to have it off the screen. So maybe right here. I don't want to hit everything that's here. Okay. I'm going to roll them this way, but it'll probably hit the wall. So I'll let you guys know what they are. All right. I just got to look at my text because I think pizza is here or something. Who's all going to see Suicide Squad with me on Tuesday or Thursday? So I guess I'm going to see Suicide Squad on Thursday. There's a 6 o'clock or 6:45 at the Avenues. Okay. So food, nothing. Okay. All right. So there we go. And I'm gonna have to find a new place for the comments. Just put it up there. I know we lost a viewer just because I started doing that. So that took me 38 minutes. That's not too bad. So let's get on to the start. So 24 building points. I'm first going to first get the tactic down. So I got 3 plots right here. I need to reinforce them so that whenever Germany attacks, it won't be so devastating on front lines. So I'm thinking 3 infantry members. I also need to tell you how much the infantry members and refresh my memory on them. So infantry is 3 building units. Artillery is 4 building units. Tank is 6. Artillery, anti-artillery is 5, and industrial complexes are 15. Fighters are 10. Bombers are 12. Submarines are 6. Transports are 7. Destroyers are 8. Cruisers are 12. Aircraft carriers are 14, and battleships are 20. The most expensive unit out there. Okay, so with infantry, getting 3, so that's 9. and I'm going to be putting them here. And also, what you have to do is, or for the industrial complexes, those are the spots that you have to place your infantry or your guys on. So I'll be splitting them up and putting them on each of those. That's 9. And I want to try and attack over here. So that means that I need the majority of infantry to be here. So I can't speak. I'm going to be buying 3 more infantry for right there. So that's 18. And I'm going to be saving the rest. So that is 6. So I'll be saving 6. And I will, actually no, I'm not going to be saving anything because I do need a tank. So I'm going to have a tank with them, and they're going to be attacking. So saving 0, marking that down. And for the first attack, I'm going to be attacking, where is it, Baltic States, and they have 2 units on there, so black is their die. So since they have 2 units, they will just use the 2, and since I have more than 3 units, I will use all 3. So let me see what I get. Also want to get less than 1, or less than 6. Actually, less than 5. 5 is or anything below 5. That's what I'm meaning. So I got a 6, a 4. So the 4 and the 6 is out. 6 is my attacking unit, and looks like I have 2 1s for Russia and 1 2 for Germany. So I knocked them out actually. I was trying to figure that out. So 1 infantry's gone for Russia. So we got that off, and we win that spot. So we can move in a unit. You can move in all your units or just 1. So I'm going to be moving 1 in, and next going to be attacking this plot right here with the units I have left because they are connected to that one. And this little spot here is connected by a little gap in there. So this time they get to use all 3 die, and their defense is, sorry about the dog barking. Their defense, I'm sorry, gotta get around. Defense is 2, 2, 3. So tank is 3. It's always going to be 3. Infantry attacking is going to be 1. Infantry defending is going to be 2. And artillery is the same, and no matter what. So let's figure out the casualties. All right. So wow, that sinks. We got 2 losses and 1 kill. So they lose him, and we lose him. All right, so next, go again. We still have 4 infantry, so that's my meat shield. Wow, that's a very high amount. And we lose 1 infantry because of that. And we don't cause any casualties because we rolled 4s and 5s. And they rolled a 5 and a 6. So, all right. So 6 is out. 3 and 3. So we got 2v2. 2 knocked out and 2 knocked out for both sides. So we're hitting them hard, and I'm going to call it like it is to stop, because we're not going to survive any more fighting like that. So I'm going to be moving over some troops so I can move them there, move these guys here. This one isn't a big deal because there's only 1 building point there, so we got that there. And I'm going to move him from there to here because That one's worth 2, and we don't want them to just land on there with the aircraft. So I'm going to do that, and so that means we did knock out 2 building points from them. So I'm going to actually do that. 2 building points. Sorry about that. Knock out 2 building points. And take 2 building points. Okay, so I gotta go, but part 2 will be back in a few after I finish dinner. So I'm very sorry about this, but thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in a few for part 2.